This is the Tektronix Lightworks Console Mk-1. It can be used to edit with the new Lightworks beta software. I bought this off eBay probably about 6 months ago, and it has been a great experience working with it. Pretty much the console frees editors from the constraints of keyboards and drop-down menus and mouses and so forth, so your eye can remain on the picture while you're editing. It makes everything so much more fluent, and the workflow, I think, is better in my opinion, because I can just look at the picture and edit without anything interrupting me. Like, I don't have to look at the keyboard, I can just look at the picture. And Lightworks' philosophy is, think of the editor, is that no one can tell you how to edit. It's about flexibility. You can pretty much set up your own personal layout of the keys and transfer them within the system, which I really like. Now, Lightworks is used among many editors in the editing world. Thelma Shoemaker has been nominated for an Academy Award for Hugo. She's been using it since it first debuted. Tariq Amar, who was nominated last year for King's Speech, used it, and he was at the editing seminar at the Florence School of Theater. And Jill Bilcock, I'm pretty sure, no, actually in the Spotlight, she uses it. And also Sally Menke, I think, used it too on Inglourious Basterds and Pulp Fiction. Now, on to the console itself. Now, as you can see here by the red glowing circle, the console is on. And we've got a wide array of buttons here and a lever that are on the console. And each one of these buttons has a distinct function and a purpose. I'm just going to go through each button and the function and show you what they all do. Now, first of all, let's open up a project in the project browser. Let's wait for it to load. Now, as you can see, I've got an edit and a strip view up. Now, the stop button will, of course, stop the playhead. If you click the forward arrow, it's going to stop it. And then we can go backwards, forwards, backwards. And you click stop. Now the forward buttons, you click forward and the forward arrow illuminates, and then you click backwards, the forward arrow goes backwards. And if you click it twice, it'll go faster, like normal speed, faster. Now the mark and park buttons, the mark and unmark buttons. This will essentially mark a spot in the clip that you might want to delete or insert another clip within there. So let's click delete, and that section of the clip is gone. Now click undo, and then click the unmark button to get rid of any of the points you made. Now the two arrows here, these go to pretty much the cut points. Let's see, I've got a cut there, and I'm jumping forward to this cut, that cut, and we go here. There you go. A trick to do with this is that if you hold the stop button and these buttons, and you click this button, you'll go to the end of the timeline. And click the other one, you'll go to the end of the timeline. Now let's go on to the editing buttons over here. You see you've got the swap button, the replace button, insert, cue, move, delete. Now the swap button, if you push the mark button here, and you go to, say, over here, you will swap, which means it will switch the in and the out points, the blue and the red markers. Now, replace pretty much overwrites the media in the timeline. Now, so I've got this viewer over here. I'm going to click replace, and it has overwritten this section of the media, which is how long the clip is. Now insert, sorry for that, I've got to insert pretty much just inserts media into the timeline. Back, inserts media into the timeline. Now cue pretty much puts a key point to where you might want to have a future cut. So say I'll click this button, go forward a little bit. Actually, let's go. Let's say I might want to put a park here. I'll go back and I'll stop at this Q, and then I'll click delete, and I want to put a Q there. Move pretty much, if I have this section here, gets rid of media from the timeline. And delete will, if you have marked and parked sections, will delete that section and close that point of the timeline. Now, this thing in the middle is called the lever. The lever pretty much makes the speed of the playhead go faster. If I go forwards, it is going to go faster. Stop, go backwards. And that has been the Lightworks Console Mk-1 from Tektronix.